Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. We are dealing with calm, so but it was very high, so these goobers are still hanging out. Well, we'll get with you in a minute. Let's take a quick tour around the house. Well, I'll start with this crap. There's the bed, crucible, cooking pot, original place I started. Got my stash of honey, lead ignits for making the windows you see over there. Just some crap. Karen, I like these. Got these from just sifting around. Originally started my leather, but not anymore. I moved that. My fire clay, just some stuff. Salt came across, fire clay that I made, other fun stuff. Love this. Make my pies, bread, charred bread there. And I like this a lot too. It keeps everything organized. Pull it out as you need it. Been using this for a while. Just got my first bismuth bronze anvil. A little bit of bismuth bronze, some tin. Got the first setup there, copper. This is where the juicing happens. Got some wine, apple cider. And this is this still fresh? No, it's cranberry wine. That's fresh. And this is just rot that I used to turn into compost to help with the garden. Found a bunch of these aged crates. I keep my flax fibers in there. I got some goodies in here. So I keep all this stuff. I found this is pretty nice. It's called Oxford Blood style. And this is where I do my ingots, dropping them, more stuff. Got some old school stuff. I found a tool rack, found this bad boy. I got to fix that armor up. But yeah, the bows, the drying process, I actually keep extras just in case. And then we'll come to here. Uh, got my copper stash, which is pretty stout. Got a little bit of other things. Doing good on the rusty gears. I keep those for just in case. Casterite, that's for my tin. Made some glass. These are pretty critical down the road. And then I just keep, limestone and granite and my shale in there. And then just other stuff. I got to get a music box. I just found a trader where I can buy one. So I'm probably going to get one of those. And then up here, it's just the different type of blocks I've been building. I just got done doing probably my last of the season for planting. It's only July, but I'm pretty good for this year. It's a spare one. That's where I keep my wood. Oak is really important for tanning. And then when we come over here, got my books. Found all those bad boys. Pretty cool to the lore of the story. And then down here, I have my storage for my food, which just does pretty darn good if I say so myself. And this year I had to do another one just because of how well the garden did. And these things are key. You don't have to tend to your torches anymore. Found that bad boy. Found there's another one. I think I made one. I got my peat back up, walnut. This is where I'm doing my tanning now. I moved it over here. Oh, there's some honey right there. I got a lot more honey I could produce if I wanted to. And then up here, this is what I showed you that I've done quartz in here so far to start making the windows, but I do need a lot more lead. Ooh, booger butt. What are you doing? Get over here. Yeah, whatever. I don't even bother with them. But yeah, the windows are pretty cool. Thing is, when it rains, you can actually hear it. It's like a tin roof style thing. And then we'll just come back around this side. You already saw the upstairs. I go through there. This is really cool. Like, it kind of caught me surprised because I'd been here for quite a long time before I realized right beneath my feet through here. I went down there one day out of curiosity. Going caving in this game is extremely intense, but I don't have a light. But it is daytime, so I should be all right. But I ended up, come on, stop glitching. I ended up finding this, which this was freaking key, dude. This is key. Took 3 temporal gears to get it going. Poof, which now I'm in the dark. I'm gonna get back in because I didn't bring a torch with me. But that actually brings me way up here. It hasn't caught up, but I've gone through all this. A lot of good stuff up there. So we'll go back up through here. And as you can see, we're in year 2. It's July. I didn't change any of the season. Like, I know you said you were doing 30 days or something. I just do the standard 9. Also, learning how to do this, pretty interesting. I ended up bringing all my bushes over here just to close to home. They do need to be trimmed. But I've realized now you get about 2 solid harvests a year. There's nothing left here, but I'm gonna need to actually make it bigger for next year. I did a second round of flax. I'm done with that. All these trees are just I put them in myself. This was all flat land. I burned it all. And then this is my bees, which I do not harvest enough. I kind of let them just do their thing. They beat up on him when the time is right. And then for food and leather, oh, look at all these little boogers. Oh, there's so many. They're so aggressive when you have them. And I got some Gen 3 in there. This is Gen 3, Gen 2, and Gen 1s. Once I think Gen 7 or 10, they actually become completely docile. Like right now, they would try to kill me. But yeah, it's really good for the food. Food's not an issue anymore. And are these guys ready? No, they're man, this is a lifesaver. When you find these fruit trees, boy, they really do pay off. But I originally had my honey farm over here, but I moved it because it just got so damn annoying listening to everything. But that's about it now, man. I'm just living my best life. Um, just need to get to that next stage. This just happened. I was really in a rut, but I got lucky. Oh yeah, my last spot's in here through the store. Keep my additional wood, and then peat. There. Well, I got a lot more building to do. Got to figure it out, but that's it. Thanks for playing.